Hey guys, Paula here. I wanted to talk to you about something really quick today, and that is hiring challenges. So heaps of people reach out to me because they're struggling to recruit. They're struggling to hire the person that they've decided that they need. So I wanted to make 4 suggestions to you today, which may identify the problem you're having. So if you've put a job ad out there and you put it out to the universe and you're not getting the people that you're after, or maybe you've hired someone into your business and they didn't turn out to be quite right, I want you to ask yourself this question. Am I being realistic in who I'm looking for? So for example, what I often see is people being too generalist or too broad in who they're looking for. So somebody who's a web developer and who really likes code probably isn't your creative branding, content, pretty picture person as well. So perhaps you're looking for 2 things or a whole bunch of things that don't really go together. So is it realistic? The sort of person you're looking for? Is it unrealistic? So a way for you to solve that is to go and look for your job elsewhere. So just do some Google searches and see if other people, other businesses are putting all those things together that you're putting together. That'll give you a bit of an idea. Second thing, if you've put a job advertisement out there or your role out there and the right person hasn't come along, are you spreading the net wide enough? So where have you posted it? Is it up on your website? Have you got a careers page? Have you sent it out to your list? If you're looking for a virtual assistant, have you popped it in some virtual assistant networks or Facebook groups? Have you put the role out to your business network? Have you asked your existing team members to put it out to their network? Have you put it on some job boards? Is that appropriate for the type of role you're looking for? So there's heaps of things that you can do, but placing one job advertisement in one spot probably isn't enough. You really need to be spreading that net as wide as possible, and think of it a little bit like a sales funnel. You want to get as many people in at the top as possible so then the right ones turn into applicants. Okay, so the third mistake or the third challenge or the thing that you might be doing, maybe you're being too general in your job description or your job advertisement description. All the time, I see people placing advertisements that just aren't very specific. They might be really general. So they might be saying something like, I'm looking for somebody to help me grow this business. Too general. You need to be really, really specific. I need somebody to help me grow this business through doing X, Y, and Z. Writing blog posts, dealing with the social media, specifically Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, for example. You've really got to get specific. I need somebody to take control of our email database, which we use ActiveCampaign. You'll be cleaning up lists, adding tags, creating automations. You want to get really, really specific because people want to be able to see and feel themselves doing the role. So if you're too general, it's not going to cut it and it's not going to land with the right people. And you don't want a general helper. You want somebody who's attracted to the specificity of what you're looking to get them to do. And then the fourth suggestion for you today. So you've put an advertisement out there or you've put your job out or your role out to the universe and the people aren't coming in. Can you actually solve this in another way? So perhaps you are looking for an employee. Could a subcontractor help you, in a temporary or project-related basis? Could a consultant, could somebody work with you on a retainer? Could you go to an agency or something like that? Is there a different way that you can solve this problem, get this skill set into your business, perhaps while you work out what the ideal person is so that you can keep, the momentum going and keep moving forward? So sometimes we look for an employee and actually somebody else in a more short-term basis, like a subcontractor or somebody who can work with you on a project might be better. Or sometimes we go and look for a consultant when actually somebody can be an employee and do that and something else. So the 4 little things I want you to think about today if you're struggling to hire is, are you being realistic or are you being unrealistic? And go and do some Google searching to see what other people are looking for. That might give you some indications if you're putting too many things into the one role. Second thing, are you spreading your net wide enough? So have you posted it on your website, on Facebook? Have you put it out to your network? Have you put it out to your team's network? Have you put it on a relevant job board? Have you sent it to your list? Are you being really specific in the way you've written your requirements, or are you being too general? And the last one is, can you solve it in another way? There's lots of ways that we can bring people into our teams. They can be employees, they can be subcontractors, they can be consultants, you can work with an agency. So can you go about it a different way? Hope that's been helpful, guys. Bye.